And this is the video review for Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S. Deluxe Bandai MechaGodzilla from 2003. Here we can see the box here. The box is really big, really colorful, a lot of pictures. Inside the box it just basically has pictures. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what the Japanese writing here says. I wish I did. On the back of the box it just explains the features. And it does have 7 features. Again, the side of the box, and the bottom, and the top. So let's get to the actual figure. There's the actual MechaGodzilla figure. As you can see, he's really big. He's pretty really big. I can give you a quick comparison to Deluxe Bumblebee, and you can see there is a big difference. Bumblebee is basically about the size of his leg here. My guess is that he stands about maybe 13.5 inches tall. I'll show you this figure. Spin him around for you. He has his armor here. There's his tail. His tail is pretty long. The back. And the side again. Basically, he just has pure detail all around. When I first saw pictures of this guy, I thought that he was going to be a die-cast figure. When I got him, he was plastic, and I was saying, "Oh, okay, he's still cool enough." And when I was assembling him, I noticed that his legs, let me show you his legs. Basically, all these wires here are all rubber. You see these 2 wires here; they're all rubber, which is really cool. All this black stuff you see on his legs is all rubber, and underneath him, his tail here is all rubber, except for this tail here, because this tail was actually a piece you had to attach, and it's just pure plastic. You can see it is on a ball joint right here, as you can see. I don't know, I couldn't tell if you could see the ball joint or not, but enough of that. Really cool figure. Now let's go over to articulation. His mouth does open and close, and his teeth are really amazing. They do look like the fossil teeth that he has. For those who don't have the MechaGodzilla films or never watched them, this MechaGodzilla here was rebuilt using the first MechaGodzilla skeleton. Which is why he has the white cloudy teeth, because it's a fossil, and they just add the armor to the fossils. Now, his shoulders they sound like they're on a ratchet. His elbows here can bend. They can go in and out, which is really cool. His wrist here does rotate. And his drill here rotates. I'll get to more of that one later on. His legs here can go in and out, bend at the knees, and his feet. He does have an ankle ball joint here, which makes his feet here not an ankle, but he does have a ball joint here, which makes his feet really articulated. And then his tail here. This section. Oh, let me move my camera down here. Sorry about this, folks. His tail does move in and out. And like I said, this tail here is on a ball joint, so really nice figure. That's basically it for articulation, which I'm pretty impressed by it for a Godzilla figure. Now he does have some sound features. If you move his arm out of the way, there is a little black button right here, and when you turn, it's on the off right now. And when you turn it on, he makes the power up noise, and his light side up. Open his mouth, and well, you can't see it right now, but if I shut the lights off, now that is really cool. That's a really nice image right there. So yes, his mouth and eyes do light up. He does have a button on his back right here. Where is it? Right here. You see the button right here. And if you push that button, he makes. Zoom out here. His lights blink, and he makes his rockets firing noise. And then, if you push him back, he'll make a war. And all you have to do is just pull him back like this. Just tip him over, and he wars. Now, this is what I do. I angle his feet out, straighten out his tail, and then when you pull him forward, he makes a flight noise, his flying noise, which is really cool. And then you just pull him up like this, and it stops. And that's really cool. Now, his armor here do attach. This one actually can't unattach. His arm cannons here are actually attached to his arm on a rubber wire here. You just unplug the wire there. You see where the wire goes into, and his cannon does come off like it does in the movie. Snap that off. Now his backpack here. Take this little fin here, his spine, and just take his rockets here and snap it off. Okay. Now that noise that you heard is actually a new sound gimmick. Once you have this off, it does make a new sound gimmick. You want to take this little piece and just plug it back in. If you push that button that I showed you earlier, he does make stomping noises. Which is pretty cool. Now for his main sound gimmick here. You can open his mouth because this feature here, his mouth does blank. His chest panels here do open up to reveal the triple hyper maser. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Triple maser beam or something like that. Oops, sorry about that. I hit my tripod. And you can see his chest here. See the triple maser beam. The hyper maser or something like that. Man, I just had it in my head. I can't remember what it was. Well, anyway, I'm gonna shut the lights off here. And when you push that button on the back, you gotta have this panel here down to make sure to activate this noise. This is pretty cool. So really cool. I mean, this figure is just detail all around. He does have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but he does have his cannons here. Inside his mouth, deep inside his mouth there, he has some cannons that shoots his maser, which is pretty cool. So anyway, this figure has detail all around him, as you can see, and I got mine for about $120. You can get them on eBay for $400. That's the average price that you can get because this guy was really limited. And it's really cool to have him in my possession. So there you have it. I mean, if you could pick this guy up for a cheap price, go for it. I mean, this is a really nice figure. Comes with accessories and a lot of sound gimmicks and really good articulation. So there you have it. Godzilla, Tokyo S.O.S, Bandai Deluxe, MechaGodzilla.